All right, greetings class. Today we'll be doing project 3, which is 8L in your book. That is on page 506 in your textbook, 8L. What we're going to do here is this video is to help you and assist you, and the main objective here is moving averages. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get the student file. The student file will either be on this web page here or in the course instructor announcements. You can use either or. I'm going to show you how to do it from the web page, but you can always do it from the instructor announcements. So I go to the web page. I go to, so you can see, verify your book here, right? Go to student files. I'm going to go to 8. I'm going to save as. I'm going to save it to my desktop. It's already there, so it's asking me to replace it. Yes. I'm going to open folder. I'm going to double click in. I'm going to go ahead and open 8L. It says seasonings inventory. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. I'm going to click enabling. Okay, so what we're going to do here is first we're going to verify that we have Excel 2013, right? We want to make sure we have Excel 2013. File, account, about Excel. We're going to read right here that we're seeing Microsoft Excel 2013. If you don't have that, stop here. Go to a place that has 2013. 2016 will work, so you can do it on 2016, but some 2010s will not because it does not have the features. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue. Here is our student data file that we'll be working with. We're going to create a moving average. So the first thing we have to do is enable that feature. We're going to go to File, Options, Add-ins. Okay. Excel add-ins here, right? You're going to make sure that's selected. Click Go. And you're going to check. You're going to check this, the analysis tool pack, and click OK. If that's not checked, you won't have moving averages. So if you ask me, I'm going to tell you, did you do that step? All right, next what we're going to do is we are going to, and this rubric right here is going to be in lesson 3 deliverables. We're going to create the moving average chart. To do that, we click on Data, Data Analysis, Moving Average, OK. It says select the input range. We're going to click and drag across all these numbers that we want to do the moving average for, and then release our click. We're going to click the interval of 7 days. It's asking us to do the average for using a 7-day interval, right? So we're going to do a 7-day interval created over a 4-week period. That's our 4 weeks right there. All right, then it tells us in the book, it tells us output range located in cell 6. We're just going to click in output range. We're going to click on cell 6, and it tells us we want to do a chart output. We're going to click chart output and click OK. There is our moving average. So what this has done is, as a restaurant owner, it wants to take the actual containers of seafood seasonings that's used based on a forecast, right? So it's going to say, here's what was actually used, but here's what was forecasted for those seafood seasonings. All right, so next we're going to put our chart on a new sheet, which is part of our rubric, right? Move the chart to a new sheet, right? So that's easy. We did that in the last session. We click on the chart, right? And this chart tools will come up. We click on design, move chart. We're going to move it to a new sheet. And we're going to call this new sheet moving average. Click OK. So our chart is now on this new sheet. The next thing we're going to do is we're just going to, chart has attractive format. So for this, we want to make sure that our chart makes sense, right? So we don't want value and data point, right? Nobody knows what value and data point is. And we know that this is the containers of seafood seasoning. And these are the days, right? The 4-week period, but they're really not labeled correctly, right? We want them to be labeled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we're going to click on it. We're going to right click, select data, right? And here's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to edit that. We're going to go back to our seasoning chart. We're going to highlight Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? We're going to highlight that. So I'm just clicking and dragging, then I release, and I click OK. So now our chart updates, right, with that. I didn't click OK. So there's a mistake for you, right? We're going to click on the days, right click, select data, right? We're going to edit the data here, right? Go to seasoning. Again, we're going to highlight Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm clicking and dragging, right? I click OK. So I got to click OK here for that change to make. And I didn't, right? I just clicked off, or I clicked out of it. So I click OK. And now we have something that makes sense, right? We know that this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this title really doesn't make sense, right? So we want to change it. So it should say something like over a 4-week period, right? And all I did was click there, just click on it, and then I typed up here and now I click enter, and it changes. So we know that this title here, also value, I don't know what value that means. So we're just going to click it, and we're going to type containers of seafood seasoning, right? That's what that is being used, right? So now we have over a 4-week period, we have containers of seafood seasoning being used, and we have the actual usage versus what was forecasted, okay? Now you could change the chart however you want to, different colors. That's really up to you. I'm going to go with that style right there. I like this to be on the left side, so I'm going to just make sure that that stays on the left side. Right, legend. That's my legend. I'm going to click legend. I'm going to click correction, right side. I'm going to click right. I like it over there. Okay. We're going to check our rubric to see what else we have to do. We have to, this gets a lot of people, file name inserted in the left section of the footer. Okay. So let's go over that. We're going to go to page layout, page setup, custom footer, right? And we're going to click insert file name, okay, okay. I'm also going to do it to the other page, right? So I'm going to click on that other worksheet, page setup, footer, custom footer, file name, okay, okay. How can I verify it's there? If I go to file and print, I'm going to see that footer there. If you don't see it there, it's not there. You'll have to do that again. Okay. We also want to center the pages horizontally, and we want to orientation is set to landscape. So we're going to center page horizontally, orientation set to landscape. Here, again, page setup. We go to margins. We could center the page horizontally. We click OK. We're going to go to page setup again. We're going to change it to landscape and click OK. Now here, right, you can't center this horizontally because it's taking up the whole page. So when you go there, there's no option. So remember, your chart has no options to change it horizontally, but you do have to go to your seasoning page, right? We want to make sure that's on landscape. We could verify that our footer is still there. All right, we're going to click OK and click OK. Now the last step in this is our tag, right? What is the tag for? Well, when you're doing a search, and you search seasoning inventory on your computer, this will come up. It helps with searching, just like a web page has all kinds of tags, and when you search in Google, the top hits for those tags come up. So to add our tag, we go to File, we click on Tag, and I think it's Seasoning Inventory, right? Seasoning, oops. I think that's what it said. Seasoning inventory, seasonings inventory. Okay. So after we've done that, we're going to file, we're going to save as, right? We're going to save our file on our computer. You should always put your name, right? Because I don't know who you are and what you're submitting. And if I download it and it just says 8L. Who are you, right? I always usually use Daniel.Schmeling or Daniel_Schmeling. You don't like to use spaces when you're using computers because it causes problems. Save it to my desktop. All right, and then we go to the course, right? And we are going to upload it into our project, right? Now, I won't have that view, but basically what you do is you go into the course room, you click on your course, you click on that particular project. So this is course project 3, and you're able to just enter it here. I can't because I don't have that view, but that's what you'll do. All right, good luck. Thank you.